out. And also join our Patreon. Become the apprentice.
You're tuning to the hottest show on the planet, Livewire Mix, baby. Drop a link on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Got a song to mix and master? Drop me a line on my email. Up your Livewire. It tough, you know.
And welcome back to another Livewire Mix Cafe here. So glad you guys can join us here. So we're talking about finding a soca vibe here. You know, sometimes you know, people might feel like they're stuck. I'm your mixing engineer, Mr. Extraordinaire here, Andrew Rayburn, mixing artist and a producer. So you know, we're talking about finding a soca vibe here. Sometimes, like I said, people may feel like you know, they're demotivated. Like they say, Ray, like where do you find how do you find sound, and how, you know, how do you get things moving? You know, like I feel like I'm stuck. Well, what I do, I tend to go on YouTube. By the way, if you guys want to become a part of my CPA Academy here, you can join. You can buy beats. You can buy drum. Get my Soca Drum Lab. It's out right now of $40 US. If you want to join my academy, you want to learn to mix and master like the pros. Be sure to sign up for that. If you want to learn how to mix pro soca in box like Patrice, Farmer Nappy, Destra, you can get my 3-part series curriculum here: track and arrangement, routing, mixing instrumentals and vocals, mastering for iTunes and Spotify, and it's only $30. You can also join my Patreon, guys. Which, if you become a club member here, you can donate to my PayPal also if you want to. You become a club member, you're going to be getting exclusive advanced mixing videos that are not easily found on YouTube. I talk about stuff like low-end treatment mixing, soca tone and rhythm. I give you over hours worth of content, exclusive stuff you won't hear from the other studios, you know, out in the Caribbean. You know, this is what we do. We teach and we share. So hit me up on YouTube. I'm on TikTok as well. So let's dive into it, Ray. So how do you find inspiration? Let's check this out. You can type in soca, you know, and a number of lists come up. Like for example, I'm playing this track right here. Now you got to make sure you're listening to quality. You want to pick up a crappy soca beat. I'm not trying to knock anybody out there. I mean, when I started out, my rhythms that was sounding very okay, but it was not big and strong like how they are now. But you want to pick stuff that's strong. Like for example, this track right here is an example of a good track. Track like that. If we go down to T Only Heard on this.
Boom.
You want high-end stuff, so I would cycle through stuff like that. Maybe even Wendy, you know, would go through some of these top tracks that are released not too long ago. And by the way, once you sign up for my CPA Academy, you can learn these kind of riffs, these kind of top beats. Any one of these soca beats I can kill, man. I'm telling you. So I came across here this track right here. Let's see if we can play back here a little bit of it. This has a nice vibe. So I'm feeling bum 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 na 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 boom boom. You listen to the melody, you see what's happening out there. You know, people like Wendy, she's more of that upbeat kind of vibe. If I bring her back, like if you want that party kind of vibe, that, you know, that you know, listen to those stuff. Imani Ray, she does some pretty good stuff too as well. You know, solid beats, solid production. people like these, you want to keep track of, because they do some awesome work. On Nadine Batson, it goes on and on. So I got inspiration from the one I was playing earlier. So let's play this track here. So let's walk right through it here. So first thing I went to my boards here. So I'm using the Triton here. If I go to my keyboard here, let's go to my keyboard. I'm playing in A major, by the way. So I'm starting from the D. I know the camera is shaking up a little bit. I'll try to buy a stand, guys. So that's what I'm playing there. For that pulse, I'm laying down that pulse one time because I'm inspired by it. So I'm playing that. Yeah. So put that down. Now this is what I needed to do, right? I needed. Let's see if we can wake up a Triton workstation here. I need to add a couple of elements to it here. So I'm playing the. I'm going from the D major to the F sharp minor back to E major. And it's very important that you know how to play the articulated playing here. So I did a couple of things. Can I lower the size back? Let me go on small here. So I went ahead and used the BX Digital here. Off. So it's similar to what's the guy name? I believe it was D Warning. Let me see if I can go back.
I think I need to do this again.
It's not yeah. I'm a nerdy. So we're getting that vibe. So I put that down. Adding clarity one time, and then I'm adding some reverb. I always stress this, guys. Add some reverb while you're producing and creating your beats. It's very important you do that. So put that down. Originally, I heard some percussions playing in the music. So what I went ahead and did is lay down these percussions here. That's what I did with those right there. Let's play those notes. That's what I'm playing right there. Put that down because that's what I heard. So we're not trying to copy these artists' rhythm. We're grabbing inspiration. There's no one producer or artist that says they own D major or they own F minor. It's how you put your stuff together. What makes it original, you put your own twist to it, because it's impossible for you to be identical. Putting a little toms in that. So I already know that's the vibe I wanted to establish, right? So go ahead and bring in the kick. Here we go. A lead foundation here. So since I'm motivated by the song on YouTube, So this is what I'm playing right here. I'm gonna go back to my keyboard camera here. So that's what I'm putting down in playing the atmosphere. And if you notice what I did here, I went ahead and like changed the inversion a little bit here. So this is what I did. So I went here. And then I did the... So rather than doing the normal, you know, do a little bit of like high inversion of the notes. That's what I put down there. I need to make sure I had some strength on the kick drum here, so this is what I did on. Adding some tight punch compression here from the SSL, adding a little bit of top band. So while I would, since I have the keys already established, I would go ahead and lay down the percussions as well, to make sure I'm not losing anything. So go back in here. Let's go back. That's what I added there. I'm just adding those two notes right there, percussions. So everything from selecting your hi-hats to your snare drums and that whole stuff is very important that you add emphasis on, or a little bit of accent on the performance. What am I talking about? If I play the hi-hats here, check this out. I'm playing this part here. When I'm adding step recording right in here, raise the accent. I don't want this to sound like the guy's song. It's similar chords, but it's a different flow and sound. I like to tend to make. I want to aim to make my beat better than the original one that I heard. You want to aim for that. As a motivation. That's a basic snare drum I add right there. Let's look for some bad notes in there. I think I might heard a couple. I'm gonna sweep through the notes here. So now we neutralize that note. Let's bring in the bass. So I went ahead and did something from doing here. This is what you call the fifth bass EDT. It's like a kind of it's like an EDM bass. At the same time, it has like a two note to it that I like. So while finding a vibe here, I wanted to make sure that my stuff is top notch, and you want to be very creative. I'm doing some right here while I'm talking to you. You want to be very creative in placing down your bass. You don't want to just I think like for most people, when it comes to like especially if you're producing soca music, dance or whatever, they tend to just hit the notes, right? They do this, like they just continue to hit the bass and feel like, okay, yes, the pattern might be correct, but you might have the notes wrong. So if I'm playing these chords here, ding ding, so I would come up with something like this, right? I like how that sound. Put that in there. Controlling that with the UAD, so I have a bounce around end as well. So now we have some keys here, some foundation. When I put down the bass, at least for my taste at times, sometimes after I put down the bass, I would go back into more percussions, build back on the drum from there while we're catching that vibe. So I would go to open hats right here. Let's raise the volume on that. I'm going to use the API challenge strip to get that done. Let's bring up the let's load it up. Let's apply a high pass to that. Let's see what we got. Bring it down a little bit. Brighten it up a little bit. Pushing on, I created another track. So now we've taken the inspiration here because we're talking about finding a soca vibe here. We heard a song on YouTube. We're following, kind of going with the vibe what we're hearing, and we laid down the foundation. We put in the drums, the bass, and we came back to more of the percussions. We're doing the open hats. Now we flip back to additional synthesizer instruments here. Bring it up. Now you can get lead effects and put them in a delay and just mess around with it.